Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. I am Cher. We have yet another fantastic beauty box to tempt us with. Maybe it'll be good holiday gift ideas too, so maybe it's okay that it's tempting us. Let's take a peek at the Trendmood Beauty Box Volume 28 that is dropping on November 19th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to see everything that's going to be in this box that is always a fast sellout, stick around and we'll hop right on in. Hello friends, I am Cher, and on the channel we cover a lot of different beauty topics. I do a lot of the reviews and try-ons, unboxings, and the spoilers like this on a lot of the popular beauty subscription boxes and different boxes out there in general, and also other, collections and latest breaking makeup and whatnot. But I'm also loving doing a lot of tutorials, guides, makeup lessons, vlogs, you name it. So the Trendmood box, if you're not familiar with it, we'll go back over it a little bit and introduce you. Trendmood is basically a platform. They have an app as well as an Instagram page where they just keep you up to date on all of the latest beauty news. So a lot of the latest release makeup and beauty items that are being released, they kind of let you know ahead of time or right when it's dropped. And they do a beauty box ever so often where it's not a subscription, but it's just sort of a box that is a collection of a lot of trending kind of latest makeup and beauty items in it, not just makeup. And they do this ever so often. And so they just kind of have different volumes. It is like, sometimes it's every month, sometimes it's every other month, sometimes it's like once a season. It's just sort of whenever they drop a box, you get ready for it. This one is really, really highly coveted. It sells out so fast after it is released that you pretty much always want to be kind of on their notification list. And so I will put the link in my caption for you so you can hop on that list and be notified as soon as it drops. And so here's my little spiel for letting you know how this works. If you want a chance at getting it, you need to be ready as soon as the launch time happens. Don't wait even 5 minutes. You need to have it ready, be ready 10 minutes ahead of time with your credit card out, because literally while you're putting your credit card in there, it sells out. It is that fast. It's just very highly coveted because it's a lot of latest beauty and great deals in there and for a great price. So usually the price range is anywhere from 40s to 60s, depending on what all's in there. That's usually your average price range, but you're always getting it's usually at least over $100 worth of stuff, sometimes into the 200s. And it's always, trending latest stuff. So a big sellout box, and this is going to drop November 19th. Like I said, the date that I am filming right now is November 17th. But what I like to do is try to go ahead and get this video to you as soon as possible so that you've had a little bit of time to look over the spoilers so you can be ready for when it launches. So what that means is that my last product here, and maybe even another product after that, has not been announced yet by her. So at the time of my filming, I don't have the complete list, but I've got almost everything. So I'm going to go ahead and give you everything I know. And when that last item's dropped, which might be tomorrow, I'm going to add a little clip into the video for the last one. So it might be a little different format for you, but it's because this one is one of those, I don't have a lot of time to prepare a video for you ahead of time. And now that I'm homeschooling, I wouldn't be able to work on this in the morning tomorrow to have it out to you by the afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and get the majority of it done today, so you guys have all the info you need for tomorrow, so that then when it drops on, I guess that's Tuesday, you got what you need. And so 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I am Eastern Time, so that means 1, 2 o'clock for me usually. I'm leaning towards getting the box this time myself. I'm going to wait and see what the price, total price of the box is. We don't know that yet. She usually lets us know the very last second. So as soon as I know it, I'll go ahead and update it in the caption here and or pin it in the comment or something so you can look for it there. But at the time of filming, I don't know the overall total price of it yet. So let's start getting into what goodies are going to be in this box. It's looking so good to me because I feel like it is really makeup heavy this time. And a lot of times we have kind of a mix. You'll have a little fragrance, hair, skincare, makeup. This one's pretty heavy on a lot of it's got a lot of like lips and cheeks, which I feel is very trendy right now. Like lips and cheeks are so in at the moment. So I feel like there'll be a lot of people excited about it. So far, I'm not seeing one big overall huge item in there. Like a lot of times we'll get like a really big palette. Like one time it was the large Natasha Denona Xenon palette, worth $69. So I don't see anything huge that's standing out, but it's a lot of little things that are really good. I do see that Maison Louis Marie is up next. That one could be big if it's a fragrance that's worth a good bit. That might be our big item. I don't know yet. I'll keep you updated, so watch till the end for that. But so far, it's just kind of like a lot of kind of average to smaller price range items, but all just really nice, like a lot of makeup. So enough babbling, let's talk about it. All right, so the first thing that we have up is the Polite Society Polite Pops Powder Blush Stick. This looks so fun to me. I'm really excited about it. Now, Polite Society is kind of an offshoot of the guys that used to do Too Faced, just so you know, kind of their like relaunch or a sister brand off of Too Faced basically. So these are super fun. We're going to get them in any one of 6 shades. And I love the shade ranges on them. They're all very bright, like pink corals and whatnot. So we don't know which shade we'll get. I think it'll just kind of be like everybody's going to get a different shade in their box and you're not going to really have a choice. That's usually how Trendmood goes. You don't usually get choice products in here. It's not a customized box normally. The retail value of these blush sticks are $28 and they have kind of a hybrid texture to them. So they are like a powder form, but with a touch of cream blend in them. And so they're going to go on with sort of a soft matte finish. And they're also cruelty-free and vegan formula. The next one we have up is a hair product, and this is from Fable and Mane. It's called the Holy Roots Repairing Hair Mask. It's a treatment mask. It describes itself as a rich and creamy hair treatment mask, basically. This is going to be really good for especially for damaged hair, and then all hair types it should be fine for, I guess. It's supposed to also help really increase the shine in the hair, and this is considered a clean product or brand, no silicones especially, which is always kind of a good thing you're looking for in hair care products. This one retails for $36, and it's going to have different properties in it that are helping with some of the moisture in the hair. You've got coconut cream, this smooths and hydrates. You've got banana, which improves the strength and fullness of the hair. I never knew that. And then you also have mango butter that really moisturizes. And I've never tried anything from that brand, so I'm kind of interested in it. I've seen it around. The next product we have is a Sigma eyeshadow quad. I am really excited about this because you guys, Sigma is now, I've only done like one eyeshadow palette from Sigma and I fell so in love. It's probably like my #1 palette or one of my number ones. I feel like the formula is so good in it. Like I just have not found a brand in eyeshadow palettes that like beat the Sigma formula. So I am really excited about this. Like the Sigma might have made the box for me, even though like I'm really excited about a lot of the other things with a lot of the blush and lipstick in here, but this especially gets me. So it's the Peach Pie Eyeshadow Quad, which is currently sold out on the Sigma site. And it was originally retailed at $19, but it's kind of been on sale for about $11.40 was the retail price, but it's sold out. And in this one, you know, you're getting those peachy kind of bronzy shades. It's got 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. It looks like really pretty here. And so I'm very excited about this. This is actually something I really want. But then they also will be giving us not just the eyeshadow quad from Sigma, but also a lip gloss. And so I think this is going to be both. This is not going to be either or. I'm pretty sure you're getting both of these from Sigma. So you're going to get a lip gloss. This one's going to be like a shimmery high shine gloss formula. And it's going to be in the shade Idyllic, which is a tawny, coppery shimmer shade type formula. This one originally retailed for $21, but it's been on sale for $10. So I'm really excited about it. I have a lot of Sigma lippies, but most of them are liquid. I don't have any gloss from them that I know of. So I'll be happy to try the gloss, happy to try more of the eyeshadow and see if I like the quads as much as I do the regular pans. I absolutely love Sigma brushes. No doubt they are like one of my #1 makeup brush brands out there. All right, the next goodies we have up, we actually have 3 different ones from Glam. Now, Glam is a sister company of Shein. I never know if, I always used to call it Sheen, Shine. I think it's Shein, how everybody pronounces it. And of course, you know, Shein is like an e-commerce site, a very popular one. There's been a little, you know, I don't know. There's some on the fence about it. I don't do a lot of Shein myself. It's similar to Temu, you know. I've had discussions about that too. But the Glam is basically their makeup brand or sister brand of Shein, but it's owned by Shein basically. All right, so 3 different products we'd be getting from them. One is the Lunar Glow highlighters, and they're shaped like little galaxies, which is really cute. These range, they're like about $8, somewhere around there, but they look really fun. And again, like they retail for about $8. Then our second product from Glam is going to be the face and under eye powder. It's a 2-in-1 setting powder. I think what makes it 2-in-1 is like that you could put it on the face and under the eyes. And it's a sheer formula, oil absorbing, and it's called the Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Powder. This may be the one that's in the shade Bubblegum. Yeah, I think this one's more in the Bubblegum. And then the third product's going to be the Insta Ready Powder Puff, and it's going to be in a little baby pink color. So a little powder puff. This one retails for about $2, $3. And I forgot to tell you the other one, the under eye powder, the 2-in-1 setting powder ranges, it's about $8 as well. Everything's priced about $8. So overall, about $18, $19 worth of retail value from the Glam products. Of course, a powder puff's like one of these kind of babies, which has been very popular over the last year or two, but I would say it's losing its trend lately because it's a very drying technique when you dab and set with it under the eyes. So it's probably more for your really oily folks. Like I haven't been using these as much for me and my 40+ skin. I feel like, you know, the trend these days lately is very natural and glowing, and the powder puffs are not going to give you that kind of effect. So your powder puffs are going to be a little more for really, really matte, you know, take as much of the excess shine out as possible type formulas there. So the next brand is from Ilia Beauty, which is very exciting. This is going to be their powder eyeshadow tint, and it retails for $28. So basically, I guess it's kind of almost like an eyeshadow topper, but it's probably more as your base. It's kind of an all-in-one like minimalist idea. Rub this on the eyes, and it's going to go on like a cream, like an eyeshadow cream, but it will dry down really quick. So it's a quick drying formula that's going to dry it down to like more of a powder type consistency, but it is a water-based formula. And then this is in the particular shade Tannin, which is going to be a very rich brown shade. So it is a little darker on the eyes, but like it's perfect for this time of year with the fall. So definitely a very fall appropriate shade there. And I'm really excited about this because I've really only got one thing, I think maybe 2 things from Ilia. I've got like a mascara and a lip, and I've wanted to do more from the brand. So I'm excited about this one. And then we also have Thrive Cosmetics, and this is their Empower Matte Precision Lipstick Crayon. It retails for $28 also. Now, this is more of a, you know, it's a lipstick kind of, but it's in the form of a crayon. So you can use it as a lipstick, or you could use it as a lip liner, kind of either one, because it's shaped more like a pencil. And so it's going to be a lot more like precision based where you can map out and line your lips easier with it, or just really fill in the lips, but it's going to give you that very precision tip to your lip liner. And it's in like a matte formula, so it's going to give you a velvet matte finish, but it sounds like it's fairly nourishing too, maybe a little moisturizing, because it does include jojoba oil, shea butter, things like that. And it says it has semi-permanent micropigments in it. So now we would be getting one of two shades. So you're not going to get both shades in this box. I think they're going to pick your shade for you. One would be the Joe, which is a pink mauve color. And the other choice is going to, or option they're going to pick for you is going to be in the shade Linda. And this is more of a cherry red. So I'm very excited about that. They definitely have great like mascara, so I'd be excited about their lip crayon too. Okay, and then we have another e.l.f. product. So e.l.f., which is it's my favorite drugstore brand basically, but this is the Overnight Retinoid Facial Oil. Okay, so this is really interesting to me. So I've talked to you guys a little bit about retinoids and how you have to be careful with them. It's not retinol, it's a little different, you know, there's a difference between retinol OL versus AL, and your retinoids are a more concentrated form of retinol. Basically, it's, you know, vitamin A derivative and all of that. It's just a little more intense, a lot more effective at really treating anti-aging properties. This is particularly treating fine lines and wrinkles. It is a 1% gram-active retinoid. It is also fragrance free. The actual name of it is the Blue Tea Sleep Night Oil, which I think is so cute. That's very, very clever name. Blue Tea instead of beauty. And it is kind of a blue bottle here. But back to the retinoid discussion though, you have to be very careful with them because you can be, you know, people have a lot of sensitivities to them, including myself. So if you have really sensitive skin or very dry skin like me, you need to go really, really slow with them, be very careful. But what is so neat about this is it's a facial oil. So it's not just like a treatment, it's a retinoid facial oil. And I think, if I'm remembering correctly, and she can correct me if I'm wrong here because she watches my videos and she's wonderful, but my friend Mela had shared this one with me because I think it was Jen, what is her name? I can see her face and I can't remember the name of her channel. I'll put the channel's handle here. Had shared that this is the retinoid that she uses to be able to use the retinoid and prepare her face, but it's really good for sensitive skin and has had a lot of success with it and like really swears by it. And so Mela had shared this with me to try because she knew that I'm very leery and scared of retinoids now, but I need to be using them because they are so effective at treating the things that I am trying to target, you know. But I had a retinoid reaction, so it scared me, and I've just have been putting off trying retinoids again. And so she said this would be a wonderful alternative. I think this is the one she was referring to. So anyway, I'm so excited it's shown up in this box. So I'm like, I might actually try it. And I think it retails for $10. So it is, you know, it's e.l.f., so it's a drugstore option. And I didn't realize they had a retinoid base, you know, in e.l.f. at like the drugstore, but I guess it's readily available. So that's an interesting one I'm very excited about. And then the last thing, I think this is our last product, but there could be one after this. This is whatever the Maison Louis Marie is going to be. Last one of the boxes, we did get a fragrance from the brand. And so it's probably some kind of fragrance is my guess. I don't know which one yet. So at this point is where I'm going to put clips in if there's any more products coming in, you know, both for this one and any beyond it. And I'll include like the retail price and all of that for you. Try to give you a little clip about what it is and any more info I can give you.
And indeed, we do have a bigger one. After all, retailed at $93, the Maison Louis Marie #4 Bois de Balancourt. And this is our perfume with notes of sandalwood and cedarwood, nutmeg, vetiver, and cinnamon, as well as amberwood. So definitely an earthy and woody scent.
So that's everything that I know so far now. Again, I don't know the retail value of the box, so just be looking in the caption for whenever I update it. when I know it, or pin it in the comments for you. And so again, if you're interested in this box, you want to hop on that notification list. I think one other thing I forgot to tell you is that sometimes they have an early access period. So earlier in the day, before the 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, they might have a little window of time where they do early access launch. So anybody who's on that notification list can go ahead and get access to it ahead of time. But that one sells out really fast too. So whenever you see it alert you, you want to just drop everything you're doing, get in there and buy it, because it will be gone. And it sells out even on the early access within seconds as well. But don't panic if it sells out there, then you just wait until the launch time and go for it again and pray. And then if it does sell out, after that, sometimes they do restock later on and you can be watching for it, but not always. So, best of luck to you. All right, so may the force be with us all, because I'm kind of leaning towards it. I think I might try to go for it. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. And if I do, I'll definitely bring you guys an unboxing and let you see what it looks like. Maybe a try on. I usually at least try things on in my shorts, and later on you'll see updates. So stick around if you're interested in it. And if you want to catch other spoilers, unboxings, reviews, try-ons, tutorials, vlogs, you name it, you don't want to miss it all, pop that subscribe, turn the notification bells to on, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.